All right, hello and welcome back. Here we are with the second tournament of the tournament series of January 6th over at Collectible Exchange. Once again, there right now we do not have any. I don't have any news of any tournaments happening in the Southern California area, at least between Gameology and Collectible Exchange. We also, there is the Ultimate Time Wizard event happening the end of this month over in Vegas. So if you will be attending, I will be there, as well as a bunch of other people from the area and a bunch of people that are in the videos participating in not only the main event but also in the side events. So if you see us, come say hi, hello, and I believe that is it. Once again, the information for the tournament series is up on the screen right now. And let's go ahead and hop into the video. This is once again Collectible Exchange, January 6th. We're gonna put this to 2 times speed. Go ahead and skip forward, skip. We got the FOMO shuffling going on from both players. So let's go ahead and see. I actually don't remember the name. Oh wait. Why were we giving out two packs on this day? Oh wait, I think this was okay, this is why. Okay, so this was a lad mat tournament. Okay, I was very confused there for a second. I was like, wait, why was there 2 packs given out? I don't remember I don't remember there being another event that one. Okay, so this was for a lad mat. This was not for double points, but this was for a lad mat. All right, so we got light swarms on one side, and it looks like fairies potentially on the other. Oh no, so it's Christiasworn. Okay, so it's Christiasworn versus potentially just fairies. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and summon out the Shiny Angel, enter battle, swing it for 14. We're gonna go ahead and get Trigodian. We're gonna go ahead and draw for our turn. We are going to go ahead and then go. Do we activate Trigodian effect to go ahead and take on monsters? The question. Instead, we're going to go ahead and summon the Jane. We're going to go ahead and enter battle. We are going to go ahead and get Mirror Force. That is very unfortunate. We're going to go and set one pass once the beckoning. All right, so let's see. We're going to go ahead and enter battle. Enter in for swing in for 14. And then we're going to go ahead and set a monster pass turn. Draw for turn. Really didn't draw much. We're gonna activate Beckoning Light. We're gonna go ahead and pitch. What is that? 3 cards in hand, I believe, or 4. Was 3. So we're gonna go ahead and pitch a 3, and then we have 4 monsters for our JD. We're gonna special out the JD. We are gonna go ahead and get that Solemned, which kind of sucks. We're gonna go ahead and set the Honest End pass turn. We do have the Wolf in hand. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and summon out the Grand Mole. Grand Mole effect bounce, swing in for 29. I believe we do Soul Release here in main phase 2, correct? Yes, we do. We just go ahead and hit pretty much every single monster we quite possibly can, and then we're gonna go ahead and pass the turn. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and draw for turn, and then we're just gonna go ahead and scoop it up because it really didn't do much. And on top of also just our Graveyard getting banished. Kinda sucked. So we're gonna go ahead and skip forward. The camera didn't get hit, unfortunately, so we are playing at an angle right now. So we're gonna go ahead and set the Raikou and pass. We're gonna go ahead and pass the turn, and then it's gonna go ahead and get knocked. And then we're gonna go ahead and summon DD Warrior Lady, swing in for 15. We're gonna go ahead and get dust shooted. I believe we do go ahead and hit the Lumina here, I would think. Right? Or do we hit the... we hit the Lumina, leave the Raikou. Raikou is perfectly fine. And I believe we just kind of have to set the Raikou and pass turn, right? Yes, we do. Set the unsuspecting Raikou. Oh man, this one is top text. God damn. Wow. All right, so I believe we're just going to go ahead and Minecon this, right? Okay, so we're going to summon the Valley. Yeah, we're going to Minecon. Wait, what? Okay, there we go. We're going to Minecon. We're going to flip. Effect mill 1, 2, 3. Then we're gonna go ahead and go banish, draw 2. Let's see, we're gonna go ahead and swing it for 15 then. And then we're gonna go ahead and pass the turn. We're gonna draw for turn. I believe we did just draw into honest. Yes, we did. So we're gonna go ahead and pass turn after sending the honest. And then we're gonna go ahead and summon out the Kaiku, I believe. Yes, we do. We go ahead and swing in with the DD Warrior Lady. We are gonna go ahead and elect banish. We're gonna swing it for 18. There's nothing to banish, but that's perfectly fine. A good 18 to the face definitely is very welcome. We're gonna go ahead and set a monster, pass. It's gonna get knocked again, and then that is going to be it. A very swift 2-0. Those knocks just, oh my goodness, just came in clutch, as well as the Minecon with the what is it? The Cyber Valley. All right, so let's go ahead and skip forward into round number 2. We do have Kappa versus Sean. All right, so we got Sean versus Kappa. We got I believe Sean was playing Black Wings at this point, and then I think Kappa was still playing like kind of regular quick draw. Then his current iteration of Amaryllis quick draw. All right, so Kappa does go ahead and go first. He goes ahead and sets one background, sets one monster, passes turn. Okay, yeah, Sean is on Black Wings. So we're gonna go ahead and summon Shura. We're gonna go ahead and enter battle, and then we're gonna go ahead and activate Regeki Break to go ahead and pitch the Gardna. Sean sets a monster, passes, or sets a back row, passes, and then we're gonna go ahead and summon out the Lone Fire, and then go ahead and go Lone Fire effect and bring out Titanium. We are gonna go ahead and are we gonna swing it? No, we're not. We're gonna go ahead and activate Morphing Jar. And then we're going to go ahead and pass turn. We're not going to swing in for damage because we don't want to get mirror forced. Let's see. So, what are we going to do? Or no. We do enter battle. Okay. My bad. I thought I get pass turn. So we do enter battle, swing in for 700, and then we're going to go ahead and swing in for 28. The 28 is going to go ahead and get deprisoned, but we're going to go ahead and use the effect to go ahead and negate. So we're going to swing in with Sirocco onto the Morphing Jar for 13. Set 2 back row pass. We're going to go... Like, this is also why like Morphing Jar is like not that great versus Black Wings, because all you're doing is setting up the graveyard most of the time. And then also just giving them a fresh new hand. And more often than not, that fresh new hand is not going to be that... it's going to be... More often than not, it's going to be a very playable hand. All right, so we're going to go ahead and impression the Lone Fire. We're going to swing in for another 2k. And then we are going to go ahead and pass turn. We are going to go ahead and activate Trade-In. Okay, so he was playing the Amorous build in this one. I thought he hadn't put it together yet. I thought this was like something later on that happened. Then we're going to go ahead and effect. We're going to go ahead and attempt to pop the Oppression. And we are going to go into end phase, I believe. Right. Let's see, we got, what is that, 65 to 47. Alright, so Shaw's gonna go ahead and she beats over for the Sirocco again. We're gonna go ahead and summon to pump. We're gonna go ahead and swing in for 40. I'm gonna swing in for game. We're gonna go ahead and get out the Necrogardna. We're going to go ahead and draw for a turn. I believe when we don't draw the Heavy Storm here, I believe we do lose. Oh no, so we're going to activate, what is that, Charge? And we didn't, we are activating Charge. Milling was like, okay, I guess. So do we? Okay, we do get another Delilah. Oh, yeah, we go ahead and summon out the Lila, I believe. And we just have to, like, we have to hope he doesn't have, Sean doesn't have a response for the Lila. Right? Yeah. So we're going to summon up the Lila, I believe. Yep. We're going to go call priority on effect to go ahead and attempt to pop the Solemn, which is not going to happen. Let's see. So what are we going to do here? Okay, so we're going to Mark of the Rogues. We're going to banish a plant. And then we're going to go ahead and grab the Sirocco, affect the pump, swing in for 2k, and then we're going to go end phase, effect to go ahead and activate Amaryllis. And then I think, is there a second Amaryllis in there? Yes, there is. So we're going to go ahead and activate effect to bring out the other Amaryllis, and then pass the turn. Sean's going to go ahead and draw those. If 2 of those attacks connect, then Sean goes ahead and loses, so he goes ahead and scoops up. Like, that was a very, very well, like, it was a well-played match to go ahead and bring that back versus Black Wings with Amaryllis. Like, Oppression is such a double-edged sword sometimes, especially versus, like, the Amaryllis deck, where it's like, I'm going to keep on special summoning Amaryllis as much as I can, and I'm going to burn you out of life points for however many plants I have. And then once you're low enough, I'm just going to bring out the Amaryllis again, and then you're going to be so low that you have to remove it from the field, but other than by any other means than destruction, which is kind of hard to do. So yeah, the deck is actually very, very scary, and it is also unfortunately one of those games that does go, or decks that does go to time a lot, which unfortunately also makes it feel a little bad to play against sometimes. But it is what it is. All right, so Sean's going to go ahead and go first. He's going to set 2 back row, set a monster, and pass turn. We're going to go ahead and activate Trade-In, pitching Tartaniel. Then we're going to go ahead and normal summon Lila. Lila effect, I believe, right? We do hit the Oppression with that. So let's see. We're going to go ahead and set 2 back row and pass turn and phase mill 3. And then it's going to go ahead and go over to Sean. Sean's going to go ahead and flip over his Raikou. We're going to go ahead and pitch our discard 3. There goes our other Oppression, which is a little rough, if you ask me. We're going to go ahead and pass turn. We're going to go ahead and set an additional back row from Sean. Yeah, and pass after summoning the Pollute. Alright, Kappa is going to go ahead and set a back row, set a monster, pass turn. We are going to go ahead and get Icarus attacked, which is the trade-in, and I didn't really get to see what the other one was. Sean's going to go ahead and summon Kalut, swinging for 1,000 with Kalut and Raikou, and then set an additional back row and pass. So let's see, we're going to go ahead and normal summon the, what is it? Gardna. The Gardna is going to go ahead and get deprisoned. We're going to go swinging for 1,000 again and set an additional back row. The beatdown from these little mini monsters is hilarious. All right, so we're going to go summon Lone Fire effect, bring out Titanial. We're going to go ahead and I assume enter battle here. Yes, we are. We're going to go ahead and swing in. We're going to go ahead and get Icarus attacked. And then we're going to go ahead and chain, or no, never mind. We're not going to chain Fiendish Comedian. We're going to let that go and then pass turn. We're swinging for another 1,000 after summoning another Kalut. These, or not Kalut, another Vayu. Vayu and his pet Doge, Raikou, just doing absolute work this game. That is hilarious. Oh my goodness. Alright, so let's see. Kappa is down to, what is that, 4,048, I believe? Alright, so he is going to go ahead and summon the Plague Spreader to swing over the Raikou. Pass turn. And then Sean's just going to go ahead and swing on the Plague Spreader with Vayu. It's just, I don't even know what's going on anymore. This is just absolutely wild. So we're gonna go ahead and activate the Heavy Storm and go ahead and clear out the Deep Prison that was back there, and then we're gonna go ahead and summon the Lord Poison, I believe it is. The one that goes ahead and special summons a plant when it's destroyed by battle. It's the Plant Recruiter, which is actually kind of dope. So then we're gonna go ahead and activate Plague Effect. Plague Effect does not happen because it does get DD crowed, which is perfectly fine. We did go ahead and activate Hidden Armory, and we milled the Amaryllis off the top, which is kind of disgusting. Oh my. All right. Let's see, we are going to go ahead and use Armory to go ahead and grab DDR. Let's see, we are going to go ahead and enter battle, swinging for 16. Set 1, end phase. We're going to go ahead and Amaryllis effect, banishing the Titanial to pass turn. Let's see, Sean's in a bit of a tricky situation because he's going to take a boatload of damage this upcoming turn. So we're going to go ahead and draw for turn. We're going to go standby Mintus. We're going to go DDR to go ahead and bring out the Titanial. And Sean is going to go ahead and scoop it up because that is a ridiculous amount of damage that was coming out. All right, so moving on to round number 3. We got Jose versus Richard. I think Jose here is playing his Vayu Turbo build. I think. Never mind, he is playing Lightsworns. Okay, so it is Lightsworns versus, I believe, Hybrid Blackwings. I think. All right, so we're going to go ahead and summon Grapher. Go ahead and pitch the Vayu. And then we're going to go ahead and hit the Sirocco with the Grapher. And then go ahead and bring out Armwing. Set a back row and pass turn. We're going to go ahead and summon Lila. Activate effect. Go ahead and pop back row. It was an Icarus attack, which he was not going to chain, which is very smart. And then Jose's going to set 3 back row. Pass turn. He's going to go ahead and mill. He does mill a wolf like the sacky piece of shit that he is. And bring out a wolf. We are going to go ahead and activate Dust Shoot. Let's see, what is that? Brain Control, Icarus, D-Prison, and a Colute. We do hit the Colute. And then we're going to go ahead and pass turn. We're going to go ahead and enter battle. Walk into the Mirror Force. Set a card. Pass turn. Jose goes ahead and draws for turn. He goes ahead and summons out the Aaron. We're going to go ahead and swing in for 16. Do we swing in with the wolf into potential D-Prison? We do. We do get D-Prison, which is fine. We're going to go ahead and mill 3. We're going to go ahead and mill an additional 3. Don't hit really any Lightsworns, but we do hit a JD and a Gale. So it does turn on our Chaos Sork. And then he goes ahead and passes it over to Richard. Richard is asking just to make sure that he is able to go ahead and use the Lila effect since it has been 2 turns. He's going to go Ed phase Bill. And pass the Lila back. Oh man. And you can go ahead and enter battle, swinging for 16, swinging for 17, and set a monster, and then mill 6. He does want to mill the Lila and a Celestia, which is pretty good. We're going to go ahead and enter battle, swing over the Lila with the Shura. We're going to go ahead and bring out Gale, I assume. Never mind, we're going to bring out Vayu. And then Vayu most likely is going to attack the face down. Never mind. No, he is not. He is going to go ahead and set to back row, pass, and then he's going to go ahead and Icarus attack by tributing the Vayu to go ahead and pop both of his monsters. And then we're going to go ahead and Avarice to go ahead and grab back JD, Lila, Tragodia, Gale, and let's see, what is the other one? Okay, so he grabs Garoth. All right, Garoth is all going back to the deck. I do know that in Jose's recent builds that he has actually elected to take the Avarice out. I think he's actually been liking it quite a bit more without Avarice, which has been kind of neat. He's actually been trying out quite a few different things with the deck, which has been kind of nice. So he does draw the Lila, and then he goes ahead and pops the back row. It was the Solemn Judgment. So now unfortunately he has a Lila going into a Shura. So it's a little rough, not gonna lie. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and Value Effect, bring out the Armor Master. We're gonna go ahead and Necrogarda, the Shura, and then the Armor Master is gonna go ahead and swing over the Lila. We're going to go ahead and summon Jane and swing over the Shura, which is kind of neat. And then we're going to go ahead and end phase. And then, of course, we mill a wolf. Milf comes out. And once again, we are checking to see how many cards are left in deck. Richard does draw for turn. Let's see, what does he do here? He doesn't enter battle, swing over the Jane, and passes turn. Alright, Jose goes ahead and draws for turn. Tributes for Celestia. Celestia effect. to go ahead and pop 2, enter battle, swing in for game, and that is it for game number 1. And let's go ahead and skippy forward to round number, or not round, but game number 2. And of course, Jose, when he was doing his FOMO shuffles, thinking they would actually help. Also, funny thing, at this past 2 points event, so he stopped doing that, and then his opponent did it for him, and then he drew like the most cracked hand imaginable. Richard does go ahead and go first, goes ahead and summons out Shira, and then set the back row passes. We're going to go ahead and activate solar recharge, pitching the wolf, milling our other solar recharge in the process, which kinda sucks. So we're going to go ahead and summon out Lila, go ahead and pop the back row again. It's going to be another Icarus, and then we're going to go ahead and mill 3 pass, which is milling the Honest and Lila itself. We're going to go ahead and summon another Shura. It is going to go ahead and get torrentialed, and then we're going to go ahead and summon out the Monk, swinging for 16, and phase mill 3. We will mill a Wolf. We are going to go ahead and draw for turn. We're going to go ahead and summon out the Kalute, set 1 back row, and pass turn. We are going to go ahead and draw for turn. Go ahead and summon out the Jane, and then we're going to go ahead and swing in, and it's going to go ahead and get Kaluted. So Kalute on top of Kalute, and then we're going to go ahead and mill 2 at the end phase. We're going to go ahead and special summon out the Dark Arm Dragon, waiting for the response. We're going to go ahead prio to hit the back row, which is the Mirror Force. And then we're going to go ahead and just go ahead and hit both monsters, or we're going to hit 1 monster, and then we're going to DD Crow the other one in response, which is perfectly fine. And then we're going to go ahead and tribute someone for the Sirocco, and then we're going to go ahead and pop the Jane, and then swing in for 48, and then go ahead and pass turn. We're going to go ahead and draw for turn. We do have the Threatening Roar and a Foolish, I believe. But we're going to go ahead and set a back row and pass turn. We are going to draw. And then do we just go straight to battle, or what are we doing here? We're going to set a back row. We're going to go ahead and Icarus, hit those 2, hit our own back row, and then pass. It is going to go ahead and be the Foolish, though, or it's going to be hitting the what is it? The Threatening War, which will get chained. We're going to go ahead and pass it over to Jose. Jose's going to Foolish. Go ahead and hit the Wolf. Bring out the Wolf. Swing over towards the dead. And then we're going to Honest and Damage Step. We're going to go ahead and draw for turn for Jose. Swing in for 21. And then we're going to go ahead and summon out Consecrated and pass turn. Richard is going to go ahead and draw for turn. Set a monster and pass turn. He's going to go ahead and swing in on the Kalute that was put face down. Richard is going to go ahead and set another monster. Consecrated Light is just doing the Lord's work right now, and I don't think Richard really has anything in his deck that is not dark, I think. So we are going to go ahead and get Dust Shooted, and I feel like we go ahead and hit the Card Trooper here, right? Oh no, we go. I don't know why we hit the Chaos Sork. In all honesty, but you know, it kind of is what it is. But we are gonna go ahead, and that is going to be it for game number 2. And then we're gonna go ahead and fast forward to round number 4, where it is Pete versus Jose in the finals. I think Pete went ahead and won the dice roll, so he's gonna summon Alias and set 1 back row and pass. Jose will go ahead and summon out Lila. Lila effect, go ahead and pop the back row. It was a deep prison. We are going to set 1 back row pass. We're going to go ahead and mill, hit a Wolf, and it is going to go sent over to Pete. Pete will go ahead and draw for turn. He's going to go ahead and he's doing a huge think right now. All right, we're going to summon out the Diva effect. We're going to go ahead and bring out, I assume, Diva. We're going to bring out the Gilman. Okay, we bring out the Gilman. Okay, it was either or. Either or kind of works. All right, we're going to bring out the Gilman. We're going to enter battle. We're going to go ahead and go Synchro. And then we're going to go ahead and bring out caster. Now we're going to enter battle. We're going to swing over the Lila, swing over the wolf. And then we're going to go ahead and pass turn. Jose's going to set a monster, set an additional back row maybe? No, he's not. He's just going to go ahead and pass turn. We are going to go ahead and hit over to Pete. He draws for turn. He activates heavy. Heavy for heavy, which is hilarious. Then we're going to go ahead and normal summon our other Gilman in hand, I think. Right? No, it's something else. Okay, we're going to summon the Stratos effect. We're going to go ahead and search. Probably going to grab, yep, we're going to grab Alias. And then we're going to go ahead and swing in with Catastor, I would assume. Right? Yeah, swing with Catastor. It is the Raikou. We will hit the Alias. Then we will go ahead and take the 1800. Then we go ahead and pass turn. Let's see, we're going to go ahead and draw for turn. We're going to go ahead and summon the Aaron and then swing over the Stratos. We're going to set a back row pass. We're going to mill. We got Chaos, Sork, Celestia, and Lumina. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and the normal summon the Gilman. And then we're going to go ahead and go enter battle. Most likely it's going to be Catastor versus the Aaron. Right? Or, oh no, we're going to Miracle Fusion here. Alright, we're going to Miracle. Go pushing for some big damage. Swing in with the Absolute. We are going to Honest. I don't know realistically why we swung in with that. And not with the Catastor right there. And just go for big damage. But yeah, no. I really don't know right there. It might have just been a misplay, most likely. So we're going to go ahead and pass it over to Jose. Jose's going to go ahead and back and Ignite, grabbing JD and Lila. We're going to sub out the Lila. He's going to go ahead and get Bottomless. We're going to bring out the JD. Has plenty of targets. We're going to go ahead and pay 1,000. Blip the board, swing in for 3k, and then pass turn. Let's see, we're going to go ahead and draw for turn. He does have the Miracle in hand to go ahead and really just push for game. And, oh no, he does have Brain Control in hand, even better. And, yeah, no, that is it for game number 1. We're going to go ahead and skip forward through the, what was that? Through the sighting. Here we go with another FOMO shuffle. And then, Jose does not do it, I don't think. And, yeah. Here we go. We're going to go on Solar Recharge, pitch the Wolf, mill, and then we're going to set. Is that called the Haunted? I think. I'm not too certain actually. All right, so we're going to summon Garroth. We're going to go ahead and pass turn. We're going to summon Garroth, pass turn after sitting in the back row. Cooley's going to go ahead and summon a Devo, bring out Gilman, go ahead and synchro, go ahead and make a Catastor, and we're going to most likely go ahead and swing in. Yep, and that's just going to go ahead and pop it, and then we're going to set 3 back row. And then we're going to go ahead and activate Decree on that. We are going to go ahead and special summon out the Cyber Dragon. We're going to get Bottomless, and then we're going to MST the Decree. But we also do have the second Cyber Dragon in hand to go ahead and special summon out again, and then Contact Fusion, and go ahead and make our Chimera Tech. And then we're going to bring out Card Trooper Mill, and then we're going to swing in for 39. Let's see, we're gonna go ahead and normal summon Diva again. Yeah, we are. We're gonna go grab our other Gilman, and then we're gonna go ahead and go for another Catastor. Catastor's gonna go and swing in over the Chimeritic Fortress for 200, and then we're gonna go ahead and Card Trooper fight. We are gonna go, in fact, mill a Wolf. We are gonna go. Did we go Monster Reincarnation right here, possibly? Go for Celestia? Maybe? I'm not too certain here. Alright, because we do have the, okay, so we have Foolish in hand. Alright, so what are we gonna, okay, so we're gonna go ahead and Monster Reincarnation, target Celestia, we're gonna go ahead and Tribute, summon Celestia, Celestia effect, and we're gonna go ahead and get Starlight Roaded, and I do believe that is the game. It is cost. It was not solemn, so he does still have to mill. It does negate the destruction, but does not negate the whole effect. I believe that is what we were. The ruling is right here. It is cost. It is not solemn. So you do get the mill because it is cost. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and get the ruling. Do 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 do. Yeah, so we do conclude that you do get the mill, and I don't think this like leads to like much else. Let's see. Yeah, he goes ahead and passes turn. I think Cooley just wins this turn. Just like, in all honesty, that Starlight Road was like just the most clutch. Like, had he not have had Starlight Road right there, I think the game was like over, and we would have went into. I think we went into game number 3, I believe. But oh, that Starlight Road just absolutely just blew the game like completely wide open. So yeah, we swing in with Stardust. We go ahead and draw for turn, which is not much. We swing in for 22, swing in for 19. And then we go ahead and pass turn. And then we go ahead and draw. We're drawing to Lila. And there's not really much here that gets us out of this situation. With Stardust and Catastrophe on board, with nothing really else to go ahead and do. So we're going to go ahead and go ahead and pop the back row. And then we're going to go ahead and hit Lumina with the Gemini Spark. And that is it. Cooley goes ahead and wins the Ladmat. So that, once again, was January 6th at Collectible Exchange. So thank you all again for tuning in and watching. Once again, I don't have any information on any tournaments outside of the Ultimate Time Wizard event that is happening at Vegas at the end of the month. And also that we will have a double point event over at Gameology on the 3rd March, with more to come at the end of March before the season's end. And yeah, I believe that is it. Thank you all for watching again, and I will see you on the next one. Deuces.